Case file number 4, the knowledge trap. Why reading more finance books is keeping you broke. 14 books, 47 bookmarks, 3 finance podcasts on weekly rotation, 6 YouTube channels subscribed, 2 courses, half finished, and a bank balance that looks identical to 2 years ago. This is not a knowledge problem. You already know enough. The trap is not in the ignorance. The trap is inside the learning itself, and it is keeping you exactly where you are. Psychologists call it the Einstellung effect, the phenomenon where existing knowledge actively prevents you from finding better solutions. The more you already know about a topic, the more your brain filters new information through what it already believes. Learning becomes a mechanism for reinforcing existing positions, not for finding better ones. In the context of personal finance, this shows up in a specific and expensive way. The more you study, the more you discover how much more there is to know. And the more you discover how much there is to know, the less qualified you feel to act. More knowledge, less action, every time. Stanford researchers studied this directly. They found that people who consumed more financial education content were no more likely to take financial action than people who consumed none, unless the content contained a specific implementation prompt. Not information, an instruction, a defined next step, a deadline. You are not researching because you do not know enough. You are researching because research feels productive, and feeling productive is not the same as being productive. The knowledge trap operates through 3 distinct mechanisms. Identify which one is running on you. Mechanism 1, decision paralysis from too many options. More knowledge reveals more options. More options create more decisions. More decisions create more opportunity for the wrong choice. And the fear of the wrong choice is more powerful than the desire for the right one. So nothing gets chosen, and the research continues. Mechanism 2, false confidence from theory without practice. You can explain how index funds work. You understand compound interest. You know the difference between an ISA and a pension. But understanding a concept is not the same as doing it. The gap between knowing and doing is exactly where wealth is built, or is not. Mechanism 3, the dopamine of learning itself. This is the mechanism that makes the trap invisible. Learning activates the same reward system as action. Your brain cannot reliably distinguish between the dopamine of doing and the dopamine of understanding. Finishing a finance book feels like progress. It is not progress. Progress is a transfer that happened, an account that was opened, a decision that was made. There is always a fear hiding behind the research. It is not the same fear for everyone, but it is always there. The fear of making the wrong choice and losing money. The fear of looking foolish in front of someone who knows more. The fear of committing to something that might not work. The fear of having to explain, justify, or defend a decision that turned out to be wrong. And here is what that fear costs, beyond the obvious. Every month you defer a financial decision, you pay a compound cost, not just the missed returns on the investment you did not make, the lost years of compound growth that cannot be recovered. Over 10 years, the gap between the person who acted imperfectly at year 1 and the person who researched until year 5 is not the difference in their returns. It is the years of compound interest the second person will never get back. The 1-to-1 rule. For every hour of financial content consumed, 1 financial action must follow. Not a plan, not a note, not an intention, an action. Move money, open an account, make a call, file something. The research earns the action. If the action has not happened, the next learning session has not been earned.
3 actions, starting this week. Action 1. Identify the specific financial decision you have been researching for more than 3 months. Write it down. Put a deadline on it, this week, not this quarter. Research with no deadline is avoidance with a label. Action 2. The journalist test. For any financial decision, find 3 independent accounts of people who have done it. Not testimonials, not the seller's page, independent verifiable accounts. If you cannot find 3 in 30 minutes, that absence of evidence is itself data. Make the decision with what you have. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction every single time compound interest is involved. Action 3, name the fear. Write down the specific thing you're afraid of if this decision goes wrong. Not a vague feeling, a specific outcome. Name it, write it. Then ask, how likely is this outcome really? Fear named loses approximately half its power. The other half loses it when you act. The knowledge trap does not mean stop learning. It means learning is not the goal. Building is the goal. Learning is the research. Building is the work. The person who acts imperfectly at 30 will outperform the person who researches perfectly until 35, every time. Case file 5 is next. The relationship trap, the most emotionally complex case file in the series. Because the trap is not inside your spending, it is inside the people you love and the financial cost of loyalty, guilt, and social obligation that nobody wants to name out loud. Subscribe, follow, and please like and share if you resonate with this or know someone who would benefit from it. And remember to check out the free Knowledge Trap Fix. The link is in the description together with the other 3 before it. The Time Trap Fix, the Identity Trap Fix, the Comfort Trap Fix. We will see you in the next examination.